am Marna Thal. I'm the owner of Thin Within and thinwithinyou.com. And there are so many different diet programs and things going on out there, especially as it's a very exciting time. We all want to make changes to our bodies and make 2012 the best yet. So I thought I would help you really figure out what to do with all this information. Well, you know that I'm a huge advocate of a naturally thin approach to losing weight and being thin. So what does that mean? Diets don't work. They don't work. I've seen it for 15 years now with people coming to me over these years trying different diets, and just they're fed up and they're so tired and they're ready to throw their diet out the window, but they still want a solution. So let me talk to you a little bit about what does work. You've got to fire your fat mind, your fat head. What's been happening is the way you look right now is the compilation of what you've been thinking, what you've been feeling, and what you've been doing up to this point. And we've got to change your mind to begin to take on new, beautiful, naturally thin thoughts. We've got to change your perspective of how you see yourself. You've got to feel like you deserve thinness. You've got to really take on and take ownership that you deserve this. It's really easy to get into a state of, yeah, I kind of want this, but I don't want it so much. That mediocrity, you've got to change that for you. Because you're going to hang out in a place where you're uncomfortable in your clothes, or where you wake up in the morning and there's your closet and you see a bunch of clothes that are too tight for you. And we've got to stop that. We can make simple changes in your life that can result in a life of thinness. It doesn't have to be hard. It just takes committing and deciding that you want to change your body and you'd like to make small shifts in your brain and with your eating to align yourself up with a naturally thin person. You know, those people that are skinny walking around, they have tips, they have tools, there are things that they do that naturally they do, and I've gathered all their information, all their tools, all their mindset beliefs, and I've created a plan for you. And that's why I'd love for you to join me. I'm taking a few more people. We'll start in the middle of January. I'm calling it a new you. It's about creating a new you, where you can take on the new mindset of the naturally thin. I'm going to teach you how to do that. I'm going to teach you how to eat thin. I'm going to look at what's getting in your way and stopping you in our one-on-one private coaching sessions. And then there's going to be a group of us over the phone where we connect and we talk and we share, because I believe that what you do alone can be magnified when you have other people involved. We can make what your goal is, we can speed it up, and we can make it happen in 12 weeks. Imagine that? Imagine in 12 weeks, looking and feeling better, having more energy, feeling more beautiful in your body, having more strength with your children or grandchildren, having that energy, going into your closet and seeing all these beautiful clothes. You deserve that. You deserve that. It's so fun to go into the store and try on new clothes that are smaller and smaller. And I know, I just had a baby 12 weeks ago. So I know what it's like to have to get that baby weight off and have to slim down. I've just been there. So I'm right there with you. I know how powerful this journey can be. And I use these tips and these things. I've used them to get off 30 pounds originally, and then 30 pounds with my 2 births of my daughter and one of my son. And I'm just in it. I just finished. And just like you, I'm wanting to expand my health and my well-being. Every year I look to that. And I look to mentors to help me in every area. So I hope you'll look to me to help you really start to take on a new mindset. And one of the first things you can do is you can think about, okay, in 3 months, what would be my desired weight And if weight bothers you, you can think about size. What size would I like to be in? And then what I want you to do is start thinking about, close your eyes and start visioning yourself being that person in that size or at that weight by a certain date. So if it's March 1st, you want to say something like, I weigh X amount by March 1st, or I am in a size X by March 1st, and you imagine, you take a few moments and imagine yourself being in that size. Then immediately I want you to take action. Start doing one thing that you can do on that to take action to move you toward being that size 4 or that size 10 or whatever size you're moving towards, or that weight goal that you're moving toward. Do something. Don't take any time. When I just created my goals for the new year, one of the best things that my mentor wanted me to do is take immediate action. So I'm offering the same to you. Take immediate action. And also, I highly recommend getting with a mentor, whether it's me or somebody else. Look to find the absolute best mentor that you can find at a price that you can afford. Push yourself a little bit, and you'll see yourself committing in new ways. I do it every year. I commit, I push myself a little bit to that place where I'm a little uncomfortable financially, a little uncomfortable. If you're a little uncomfortable, that's a good sign. It means that a breakthrough is going to happen. And it also means that you're invested and committed in a very different way versus free materials that are just given to you. You don't have to commit to those materials. You don't have to commit to anybody. So I'm looking for a few of you who are ready to commit to taking your body to a new level this year. And if you are, please make sure you go ahead and sign up. It's www.thinwithin.com/a-new-you, ANEWYOU.HTM, a new you. So here's to creating 2012, you create